to it and click customize. You can change your color. You can put on hats. You can have a pet walk with you and all sorts of goodies.
What was wrong, Cappy?
Your name.
Yeah. It was Daddy. Daddy chill.
Oh.
I still love that one with the freaking bearded guy. Daddy chill. And he's like, what?
What the heck is that?
I just realized I forgot to get another drink. No. I just have to sit here and thirst.
I was at the store. I'm like, no, I haven't had a Yoo-hoo in a hot minute. I'm gonna get the fucking Yoo-hoo.
Oh, I love Yoo-hoos, man.
Do you know they have a cookies and cream flavored Yoo-hoo? That's
What?
No.
Yeah.
I need that right fucking now. There's a cookies and cream flavored Yoo-hoo.
I know that they're in, like,
Doesn't
they're
seem
in
necessary.
the juice carton things. I've seen them in those. I haven't seen them in the bottles, but the juice boxes are pretty good.
I'm dying.
I'll have to find it.
Damn,
That sounds
LJ.
great.
Walmart
If they
has
had
them.
pumpkin
and
spice
sometimes
flavored
mine.
Yoo-hoo, I'd be okay with that.
Are we ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Does the stats look good?
Yeah, I think so.
Pull down 20, blah, blah, blah. Alright.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, so real quick, Fluffy, so the main objective is if you are a crew member, you have tasks you gotta complete without getting killed. And then, of course, there'll be life-threatening things you gotta do and you gotta go to those and fix them. If you're the imposter, you got to, like, sabotage, frame people, lie, and you pretty much have to kill everybody.
Yeah, you'll have different stats than we'll have.
Yeah.
Yeah, up in the corner, you'll see a little picture of like a map thing, and all the exclamation points on the map, if you're a crewmate, shows you the tasks you have to do. Now, the imposter gets little fake tasks, so they know where they're at. And, the vents on the floor, imposters can travel through the vents.
Don't.
And your goal, basically, as an imposter, is to just sabotage, shut doors on people, kill them all, or at least until there's an even amount of the imposter and the crewmate left. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Okay.
So just overall, like, you'll end up having to kill everybody, whether it's by sabotaging or actually physically killing them.
Yeah, exactly. And you need to start with Pumpkin if it's used, by the way. So.
Who's Pumpkin?
Shut the
That's the
fuck up,
orange one with
okay?
the pumpkin on the head.
Who's that?
That's Tabby.
That's me. I go by Pumpkin, because I'm like a fucking pumpkin spice person.
Yeah, that way you don't have to like try to memorize everybody's names. I called out the name that's on the head of the character.
Yeah, it's better to call out the name on the characters.
So Daddy's who I gotta go get after, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, and by the way, if you see something as a crewmate, run back to this cafeteria to that button on the table and push it. But if there's an emergency, you can't push the button. The only way to interrupt emergencies is if you find a dead body, and you'll see a report button over the dead body.
Even the killer can do that too, so you can't just trust that.
Yeah, killers can report, and killers can do certain tasks, like turn the lights back on and stuff like that. But
And if you see a body and it says report, hit that. Do not go all the way back to the table because you only get one table.
Okay, so like, say when you go on the map, if you have like the little exclamation points, what is that? Is that what you have to do?
that's your
Like-
task.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
the task.
Okay.
And we have to do the task because if we don't do the task, we don't ever win. So unless we vote the killer off.
Alright, so do you like click on it and it tells
Yeah.
you what to do?
Yeah, it'll say use.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Okay, yeah, so oxygen depleted. You'll see the arrows on the screen telling you where to go to the emergencies. And in this case, it's a number pad in 2 different spots that has to get typed in.
Okay.
Now, traditionally, during this part of the game, it's supposed to be a quiet thing, but since you're new, it don't matter, really. And obviously, you're not allowed to get killed. Once you get killed, you can't make a noise at all. You're not allowed to talk or say who did it or nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
LJ.
it's kind of taking a concept of real life, because obviously if you get killed in the real world, you obviously
Dead men can't talk.
Yeah. Them and can't speak. They can hunt, but they can't speak. And then if you do die, you still have to do your task. Unless you're done, and then you just float around and follow whoever you want.
Oh, okay. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just like running around aimlessly. Yeah.
Yeah, if
Yeah, I
you
mean,
see
all the little
somebody
mini
jump out of
games
a
are
vent,
different.
like literally, if somebody jumps out of a vent, go straight to that table.
Yeah, go straight to the table button because you literally just saw a bad guy doing
Yeah.
bad things
Only the killer can vent.
Literally.
So
Yeah,
if you are the killer, don't vent.
in front of anyone, anyways.
Yeah, you have to make sure you're pretty sneaky with the vent things. You have to make sure no one's nearby. And
Unless, of course, your kill countdown is already finished, then you can jump out of a vent, murder somebody, and jump back in. You just have to hope that nobody's close enough to watch you do it.
And if you die, you become a ghost. Still do the tasks.
that's what I just said a bit ago.
And let's see. Like, what do you do to like kill people?
When you go up to them, if you're an imposter, it'll prompt you at the bottom to kill them.
Yeah.
And you literally will like either shoot them or stab them or
Yeah, it'll do a little
spike
animation.
them through the face. Yeah, it does a little animation when you kill them.
Yeah, so like right next to where the use button will be, there'll be a kill button. And
Just
then
there's
you'll
a
see-
cooldown, so you can't kill back to back to back. So make sure you give yourself some time.
Okay, so when you go into rooms and stuff to do the missions or whatever, is it the stuff that's lit up?
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
hit-
whatever's
you hit
lit
the
up
button
that you
use?
see. If you see something lit up that's like got a yellow around it, then that's a task you have to complete.
Okay.
And all the little mini games are different, but most rounds do have similar mini games to each other, so it's just a matter of,
Hey guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to mute my end.
Oh, dead body reported?
Holy crap, there's two.
Oh, there's two.
Where'd you find it at?
I found Pumpkin in the
Jake?
doorway of communications.
Oh, dang.
Okay, that's
I
down there
have
by the radio. So
yeah.
that's the bottom right of the map.
Yeah.
Okay, so this just popped up on my screen. It says skip vote or what?
Okay,
Like,
so this is where you have to pick somebody and vote them off. Where this is why we're able to communicate, so we can vote equally, or else we skip the vote.
okay, so what are we gonna do?
Well, we have to deliberate who we think it is. Pumpkin was the one I was suspicious of, but it ain't her. So, and I know for a fact it's not Storm. So,
Well,
it's-
then, so it's
How
gotta
do you know
be
it's not
you or
her?
Cappy Quinn.
I have my ways, but I guarantee you it's not Storm 100%. So it's either Cappy, Quinn, or Fluffy.
Are you?
I
Yeah,
know,
it could
I'm not
be
the killer.
you.
If I was the killer, y'all'd all be dead, and Fluffy would still be alive.
bitch, please.
As a matter of fact, the
Okay.
fact that Storm's still alive is proof that I'm not the killer.
Yeah, but then again, you could easily save me so you could say that, so we would take suspicion off you.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
bothered saving you. I would have voted you off already.
Oh, it's a tie.
What did
Yeah.
I do?
Who?
Oh,
I'm not convinced it's not Fluffy.
trust LJ this round, and I really don't think it's Fluffy. I'm sorry, Rebecca.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's right, Rebecca.
Oh.
Quinn. Oh, your name, last
Yeah.
name. Ah,
Yeah.
I forgot about Rebecca. Okay.
God.
Yeah, I picked you, bro. I picked you, Cappy.
It's okay.
Yeah,
LJ
sometimes,
likes to assumes it's me anyway, so
so
used to
sometimes
it.
if you feel like somebody might have died, like you just seen Storm and Cappy go off to the left for some fucking reason, and then you see Cappy come back, run in that direction to try to discover the body.
Or if you think that someone might vent, there are certain rooms with vents in them, and you could easily, like, let's say you're in electrical, and you see somebody at the back, and you decide to go out the door, but you stand there and kind of wait, and then suddenly you see someone coming down the damn hallway. You know damn well they must have vented to get out of that room, or else they would have had to walk past you to get out of the room. So there's 1,001 ways to catch people. It's just a matter of paying attention to your surroundings and what tasks you did and who looks like they could be faking one.
Oh, where did she go?
Yeah, I just figured out how to actually do tasks. So if y'all see me like randomly just going through, sorry.
Yeah, and where it's
It's
dark
all
right
good.
now, that's a sabotage that a killer can do.
They can turn off the lights.
Yeah, I'm not going to electric because I know that's a trap.
See, now y'all can't use the table, so if somebody dies, y'all would have to find the body
Okay, sorry about that.
or complete the task.
My salon manager was calling.
Yep.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I had a feeling like it was her, but I didn't think everybody was gonna separate. Like when I seen Chelsea and I didn't see Fluffy, I was like, "Fuck, where did Fluffy go?"
Okay, now you just click the button in the corner. It says play again, and then it
And
should
I
bring you
was
back to the
about to
lobby.
go to the table because I'm like, wait, I could have sworn Cappy went to the left. How the freak is she coming up from navigation?
Okay, so it was Cappy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yep.
was me.
Oh, I was pretty good then. Look, my first guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was me that messed us up. I should have went ahead and voted her off, but I was
Oh,
like,
I think Houston might join us.
"Oh, I hope so." That's why it's more fun with more people.
Yeah.
Jessica,
I'm gonna send him the code.
I don't know if y'all heard me or not when I was letting Fluffy and Storm know. I'm just gonna let Charlie come home because it's only gonna take him like 5 minutes, maybe 8 minutes at max, just to get home, and then we're just gonna hop in a vehicle and then go get something to eat and then come back.
Okay.
I can literally just play until he gets home.
Yeah, because Houston just said, let me know when y'all start. I said, we're in right now. The code is, blah, blah, blah. Just jump into chat. We got a new player, too. So hopefully he'll join us in a sec.
I'm sure he will.
It's so much more fun when you have more people, too. When you get, like, a room of 10, oh my god, it's crazy. Because you can then get 2 imposters, and that shit is fun when you're an imposter and you got a partner, and you can, like, double kill and shit. It's so fun.
It really is. Like, personally,
Daddy, you naked.
I like having like an imposter, just because if one does happen to get voted off and you don't know who that one is, like you can, as a ghost, you can still sabotage for the other.
Yeah, you can play with the map and
If
sabotage
we
for
can get
your
up to
partner
10
and
players,
shit.
we'll definitely do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now for the next round.
I was a little worried that it was Fluffy because killings didn't start until after I left her alone. So I was like, well, shit. Because I didn't actually ever see her do a task either. Oh, and if you were wondering why I knew Storm was completely clear, it's because while everybody else was still standing at the table, tasks were going up. The only person who left the table was her.
Again, how do you kill people?
You'll
you
get
get
a
close
kill
enough.
button.
Yeah,
next
Yeah,
to
you'll get a
the-
kill button.
Yeah, where you have use on your right side, it'll say
Uh-huh.
kill or sabotage instead.
Oh,
And
okay.
if you're near a vent, sabotage will change the vent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when
You
you're in
just
a
gotta
But your
vent,
kill
your kill
cooldown-
cooldown doesn't go down.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Be careful when you hit the sabotage button near a vent because you'll accidentally vent instead. If someone's next to you when that happens, that's a
You basically just outed yourself by accident.
And you don't want
Yeah.
to be like, okay, so there's a task in all 4 corners of this room, and you decide to stop right here and decide, okay, let's sabotage. So you're just standing here clicking through your options to sabotage. That's a dead giveaway that you're an
because
invader.
that means you're
Doing
standing
something you
there
shouldn't
too
be.
long. So once you learn all the tasks, you can typically have an idea on how long they're actually supposed to take. Some of them they're supposed to take like the card swipe. Supposed to take like maybe 1 swipe. No. Like I've been at it for like 45 swipes. I shit you not. Like that thing is a pain in the ass. There's some that are ungodly pain in the ass.
The ones that you can guarantee that somebody's faked it is like the downloads and uploads. Because if somebody like runs over here to this computer, for instance, and then they give it a half a second, then they're like, okay, I'm done, and they walk away. But you watch 2 other people come up here and do this,
and they just sit there
and they're just
for
sitting
like
there
a
and sitting there,
minute.
and you're able to count like 4, and then they take off. You know that first person that went up there and was only sitting there for 2 seconds must have faked it, because if it's too fast, and if you have it for a fact, you get up here and you push a button and you have to wait for it to go all the way across, then you know for a fact.
Okay, Houston, for some reason on Discord went like idle, so we're just gonna jump to another game, but I was gonna say, Fluffy, normally in the game, you're not supposed to talk unless the body's discovered and we're doing a discussion. Let's actually do it the right way. Unless, of course, you have a question since you're new, then you can talk and ask questions and
Yeah.
we can answer.
Yeah, that'll
But
work.
let's actually play the way we supposed to, because
It'll make it
talking
easier
kinda-
for you. Talking
yeah,
we
it's
did to make it harder.
distracting, and yeah, it's kind of distracting with people talking anyway.
Yeah.
Not it.
Shush, LJ.
Found a body that was very well hidden, other than the friggin' report button. I just came out of electrical and went to the left to the bottom reactor, and Cappy's dead body was like hidden behind the friggin' reactor thing. Like I only saw the report button and I saw a tiny sliver of purple behind it. So who came from that direction,
The
man?
reactor is right across from the computer room, right? Or the camera room, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
down from the camera.
Okay, well, me and Fluffy were on the right side of the map the entire time. I just saw Pumpkin crossing over at the bottom. And I seen you coming from the top. So, Storm, where are you at?
I just left cafeteria to head to comms because I saw someone on cameras and I wanted to take a look myself.
Which way did you go?
I went up past medical bay.
Because I seen where somebody was on cameras.
I wasn't me because I haven't been on the left side at all until just now. I was in the cafeteria and then went to admin.
Who was in electrical?
And storage.
I was in electrical because I had all 4 fucking tasks, which I've never had that before.
And I
But
just
that's
got from
hard.
electrical.
Yeah, that was as far as towards the left as I've been. I haven't been anywhere near reactor, camera, or the engines. I've only been towards electrical, and then I've been on the right side the whole time.
Where were you at just before it got called?
I was literally at oxygen, throwing the leaves back through the hole. Because I remember passing you down at the bottom before heading up.
Well, somebody was in electrical. I was on admin, and I went and saw somebody was in electrical. So I got ready to start running in that direction. And now all of a sudden there's a body over on that side. So whoever was in electrical must have went over there to kill her, and she ran. So
I literally just came from electrical just now to go in that direction. So
So
unless
we
somebody
go ahead and make
who
a
was
vote?
who was on cameras, does anyone know who was on camera?
I'm thinking it was Cappy. We're
That's
gonna
all
have to
I can
skip the
assume.
vote for now, but
Yeah, I don't know who it could be. I have a suspicion, but I'm not
I
gonna
know
say
it's
it
not
yet.
Fluffy. But that's all I got.
Storm could have
Damn.
killed me. We were alone for a bit.
Yeah, the only people I've passed was Jessica and LJ. Those are the only 2 people I've actually passed.
Oh yeah, Fluffy, you know that the cameras are on and someone's watching if you see the camera in the hallway and the light above it is blinking red.
Okay.
Got it. All right, it's Storm.
What
I
are you
was-
talking about?
I was almost convinced that it was Jessica, so I almost stayed clear of her, but she's dead. So I'm like, oh shit, never mind.
I was on admin. Yeah, I cheesed admin this time because I only had one task left. Pumpkin
I've
and
been at
Fluffy
the
were on the
time.
right side of the map. I decided to go look before I went to electrical, just in case there was going to be a body there.
So, Storm is who you think?
Yeah, Storm is definitely who it is. Pumpkin couldn't have killed there and ran all the way down there before somebody left electrical.
Well, what about you, buddy? You're always everywhere.
I'm amazing. Everybody would be dead by now.
That was literally just in cameras. But it came up from the top, so.
Yeah, I know. I passed you in the kitchen.
It was LJ, I bet.
No,
Ugh.
no, it's over.
No, he's fucking right like usual.
Yeah, I'm always right.
Not always.
Okay, Houston, you ready to jump in?
Let's see.
Yo, Houston.
Wonton.
Eat your
European,
vegetables.
European server.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm.
I eat my fruit. Fuck the damn vegetables. Fuck your chicken strips.
The game for a couple minutes. I will be back. So if y'all want to go ahead and play around, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Houston,
Hmm.
the newcomer is she's playing on Tyler's account. But that's Fluffy. This is her first time playing. She's only played 2 rounds so far.
Oh, no. It's a
Oh,
dead
dang.
body.
Where was the body found?
Who reported
Or
it?
y'all, I found Daddy Daddy, LJ.
Daddy.
He's all the way to the right. I do not know what that room was. I've just been looking around.
Okay.
Was it just at a the big cafeteria area, or is it like further?
If you go from the cafeteria out to the right, down a little bit, I think, and over to the right. Isn't that the? I want to say it was at the, like where
Was
you
it-
drive, like as if you would drive it or whatever, command like area.
Oh,
Like,
so
there's
where you
two
do the
spots.
asteroid shooter?
Navigation.
Yeah, navigation. I think it was navigation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was gonna say I
And
just
I passed 150 and JB. I don't think I've seen Cappy Quinn or Pumpkin, but I've seen Houston and Jess.
Can confirm.
They were at the bottom right whenever I saw them.
Yeah,
Okay.
Pumpkin and I were on mostly left. We did the card swipe, and then she was on cameras while I was trying to do my task in midday.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could definitely clear if it's not specifically navigations and it's at the asteroids. I can clear Jessica because I saw her go in navigations for a while, and she came back out. And as soon as she came back out, that's when you found the body. So I can definitely clear her.
I was feeling the upper engine. I went to the storage and gassed up. Then I went to electrical and did some tasks there.
Okay, so since I feel like we don't really have enough evidence per se. We should probably skip, especially since we got 15 seconds.
Okay.
And just kind of keep a really good eye out.
Unavenged.
Okay, with discussion over, I got distracted for a second because Tabby, you know the people that I was applying for the job to help Tyshawn do the painting?
Yeah.
His friend just sent me a message and said he's got a small job tomorrow that I could help with, and the pay will be $100. So I said, yeah, sure. What's the time and place?
Yeah. Oh shit! Congrats!
Oh,
I know.
snap!
I'm so excited.
I'm
Can't wait.
excited too.
I know, I'm
what
waiting
the
to see.
small-
Hey, no talking.
Shush! She's having a happy moment.
Hey, y'all can do it in between table conversations.
It's not about the game, though.
I mean,
Exactly.
well, it's because they said no talking during the game.
It's only gonna be temporary though, Houston. Just so the new girl can get like the feel on how it's supposed to be when it's quiet, because it's more tension.
I got you.
I don't even know how y'all walk around in this place. I don't even know where I'm going.
You get used to it after you do it enough times.
Yeah, sorry.
And we've watched a lot of YouTubers do it too, so we've been able to watch gameplay for like ages.
If I hadn't been killed, I would have been guiding you around, but I lost you at the cafeteria at the very beginning, so.
Yeah, because I've tried to explore the bottom right because I've really only gotten used to the top right. But I just haven't been paying attention to the rooms I'm going in. So I'm trying to go through and remember what rooms they're called. Like this one. It's called the weapons room.
You don't have to memorize the names of the rooms. Like you just, like you said, the top right or the far right or whatever is good.
I mean, honestly, it helps people like me who do memorize top rooms because everybody's like, well, this thing is left, but then they meant to say right, and then everyone's all confused and shit. I'm like, I think names are better, but that's just me.
And so you know, if you're wanting to know how close y'all are to winning, the top green bar is basically once that's full, then y'all win. The killer failed. So you need to be more cautious closer to the end like this because there's more than likely they're going to go on a killing spree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I've been like trying to run
Come back.
and do my tasks, but I never can. So, because I'm scared if I sit too long, I'm gonna die. But I still don't understand. Like,
It's not too bad
Everything.
being dead.
what do you mean it's not too bad being dead?
I mean, I'm a ghost.
Then you
As a
have to worry-
ghost, you
you
can
don't have
go
to worry
through
about
walls and
killed
don't have to
again.
worry about getting killed. Yeah.
This little wand dude, Houston, like got me all scared because he gets all close to me and stuff.
Blushes?
That's going to be the, that's kind of the point when you.
Oh, snap! Dead body!
No! No!
Oh, no.
Me
Where?
too.
Lucky are you to kill
Who's the
Cat
I
killer?
just saw.
reported, but
Who is this that's over here with me?
I just ran
I got a
past you from
screen
the
in
bottom.
from.
I just ran past you from the bottom, and Pumpkin was coming from the top. You were running away from the bottom.
I was saying this looks really bad on two people right now.
It's not me. I've been doing tasks with you.
Okay,
I don't know. I don't know.
Squints.
Maybe I don't know. Like I saw you running from it, but then again, you might not know like what to do when you find a dead body. So it
Well, I
could
know
be you,
somebody
Tabby.
was just right there with me, and then somebody came out around me, and then my screen comes up and says there's a dead body reported or whatever.
Yeah.
So I can't even. I couldn't even tell who that was that just come around me, but
Did
I just
you,
passed
like,
somebody.
So what's
Did you
between-
go up or did you go down on the left side?
I think I was coming up. I went into the right, and then I come back out because somebody was in there with me or whatever. So I went back out like that area. Like I had
Squint.
somebody behind
Oh.
me or whatever.
Hmm.
I don't even know who this is that's around me. Who was it that's right here?
I ran past you from the bottom going up.
I
What
ran
color are
past
you?
Purple.
And
Purple.
where were you, Houston?
I was going up, out towards the cafeteria before the body was found.
Yeah,
you were
I
on the
remember
left
seeing
side.
Juan 50 with me. Like, I knew he had just passed me not too long ago. And then the one that just come through with me.
Oh dear.
Okay. Well, we got to vote, so
So who's everybody voting for?
I'm voting.
You have to click on the face, Fluffy, and hit vote. Whoever it is that you think it is. But you have to vote. Like now.
Oh. Oh,
Well-
sorry.
Dang, we're all sus.
Because I'm sorry, Becca, that was a little too suspicious. You were over the body like that.
I was trying to report.
Yeah, all my tasks are done.
Oh. I'm caught on the doors. Woo!
It was Fluffy.
Wow.
Trying to catch y'all. Y'all are too damn fast.
You could have
Pretty
killed
good.
50 100 times, but then it was working out for you because you did good to leave him alive.
I was about to
Yeah.
say you were on the right path though, because the only reason I stayed so close is because I trusted you, and then you fucking stabbed me. But then Rebecca comes right past. I'm like, yes,
actually-
a witness.
Oh,
A
Fluffy,
witness.
also, so you know, Fluffy, right then, if you had voted Cappy because she was the suspicious one at that point, if you had realized that she was the one to vote for, she would have been voted off, and then you only needed one kill to win.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you win automatically if the same
definitely-
amount of people
Like
as there are imposters.
even though
Yeah, I
Houston
definitely
was
knew
right
it wasn't
there.
Houston.
Yeah, like, because the
Yeah.
thing is, though, is that after the meeting, you would have had to wait for the kill cooldown, which is the 20 seconds. We're waiting on somebody. But,
Yeah, the Houston. I was
I just need the code.
I was trying to get Houston.
It's in
so
Discord.
quick, but
Yeah, just check
Houston was
the
too
Discord
fast.
chat.
I pasted it in chat.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
I
I'm sorry.
definitely knew it was not Houston because I'm like, okay, if he's been in the middle right side, there's no way he could have like even venting because the vents don't all connect.
yeah.
So there's no way he could have made it to that specific spot near cameras on the left side as quick as he did to get back over there. There's no way.
Well, the fact,
Yeah.
too, that Fluffy just vouched for him, because it's like, okay, well, which then again, he could have been like, I don't want to kill the newcomer, because, I mean, she ain't going to vote me off. So, so at that point, be like, okay, she's my alibi. Because nobody wants to have to vote the newcomer off, because that just makes them feel like guilty, because they're like, fuck, you know, if it's
Yeah,
not
it's gonna make him feel like shit, but it's like, that's just how
She
the
read
newcomer
the message.
comes in the game.
No, if y'all really think
Kill
I'm
Elvin?
out there, do it.
I'm gonna grab you a drink real quick.
But yeah, no, you had that set up, actually. The way you had that played out, because nobody took you for, like, the killer, right there, you had Cappy set to be the one, because it's like, it did make her look suspicious.
It was
So it's
like so perfect.
because
You
you were
were left
running
one.
around with one, and he could be like, "Yeah, no, she actually was with me for a while. She didn't kill me."
Right.
Yeah, like it was easy for me to get you and Jess because of where y'all were and nobody was around. But like Houston, I was like, could you slow down? I need to kill you. And he was like, nah, man.
You should be set up to where you can move and kill.
No, every time I kept, like, I'd try to catch him. And I was like, no, he's going to catch on. So I was like, I'll leave him alone. I'll get him next time. But yeah, he was just too quick.
No, I mean, like, do you hit WASD to move? Or do you use the control?
Yeah, the A, W, D, S,
Yeah,
all
so
that.
you just move around and then you hit kill while you're moving. Like, right now, where you're at, I could be running right past you, kill, and keep going. Nobody would ever see it. Because you don't have to stop. Like, it's not like me stopping here, hit kill, and then I flip over here and kill her, and then just go on moving. I could be running right through here and kill and just keep moving.
Yeah, it's going to be
You
on.
do have that little animation that happens, but it's like a split-second animation.
Yeah.
You
And
can-
the worst thing is whenever it's a piled up kill. I don't remember what the name of it is, but it's like
Stack
a
kill.
stack kill. You got all
Yeah,
those
When
sitting there.
everyone's on top of each other and someone suddenly dies, nobody really sees who it is because we're all together. That shit is
Yeah,
scary
you
because
just
nobody
see blood
knows.
splatter. And that's another thing. If you're running and all of a sudden you see a gush of fluid somewhere on your screen, in that direction there's a dead body. Because I've seen it on another YouTuber's last night
Mhm.
where he was sitting in the camera room and I watched a gush shoot out from medical bay. He didn't catch it. So he runs up in that direction, finds the body, but after like so much time it went by that the killer easily got away.
Oh, LJ. So speaking of that, I was trying to pull up what you posted on YouTube of our playthrough from a few nights ago. Like, okay, I've got to see exactly what he saw when I killed Charlie. And when you came out of that electrical room on the planet, and then you were trying to open the door, and as soon as you opened the door, you just saw blood splatter. And whoever was in the electrical room, they got the power on. They literally got it on as I was jumping in the hole because you didn't see me jump in the hole out of your like the character's peripheral vision. I'm like, because I was confused. I'm like, how the hell did LG not see me do it? Because the door was open right when I did it right in front of him. And I saw that, and I'm like, oh, that's how he didn't see me.
Hey, go ahead, Travis.
I was about to say, I had to say it in the thing. I saw where she had read my message, my response saying, yes, of course. What's the time and place? She's typing. She's been typing for a while. I'm waiting to see. Ah! So excited.
See, now you're gonna get to see an expert killer.
Bruh.
Oh gee, I wonder who the killer is.
You'll find out.
Oh lord.
It's obvious at this point. It's clearly LJ.
No,
Everybody group up.
like that ever saved you.
So
Ah, cat, come
don't
on.
stack on top of each other for the love of fucking God.
Like y'all staying in groups has ever saved you.
I heard you say something about the cat.
That's what I'm saying.
Mine does it too.
Lying on my back. Oh god.
Oh God, excuse me.
You're excused.
That burned.
Oh,
Ew.
If you ate some vegetables, it wouldn't have burned so hard.
That's what the fucking fruit is for. Vegetables make shit burn. Don't you even?
Actually, no. Citric acid in most fruits is what causes people to have worse acid reflux. Vegetables
Yeah.
don't have anything acidic.
boom!
Oh, son of a shit.
Oh, oh god.
Oh wait,
So I was in.
like woof
Oh.
150 or whatever just come past me.
Okay.
And I saw blood on the screen.
Same.
Wait. Where were you guys at?
God.
He knows this game better. It's down towards the bottom, I think, somewhere.
You were
Yeah.
heading towards navigation.
That's weird because I was about to say I was in navigation. I went to O2. I came up and was about to leave weapons to the cafeteria, and LJ's dead body's right there.
Yeah, I haven't been back to the cafeteria since we left.
Same.
I was on cameras.
Yeah, I know I've seen one in electrical with me recently because I was still in there doing tasks, but I don't remember who else was in there when we were turning the power on. But
It was
that's
Rebecca.
The power came back. I went into electrical. I still saw Pumpkin there.
No, it was not me.
okay.
Briefly in electrical.
Yeah. Because I had tasks in there, and I also wanted to make sure nobody died.
But why so defensive though? I was
Oh,
just
why
sitting
so
in there.
defensive? Pumpkin.
Cat could bite my
Ah.
foot.
Okay.
Rascal, come here.
Only one I could
I don't
vouch
know who it
for
could
was
be
Mod
then.
50. That's it. That's the only one I could vouch for.
Yeah, I wasn't near anybody else, so I can't really vouch for anyone.
I feel bad for Juan.
Looks
Because he's like literally in a room full of everybody that kills me first.
I'm definitely skipping since nobody can no one knows what to suspect at this point.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Quit biting me so hard!
What?
I'm gonna yeet this cat out. Get out! Yeet!
That's funny. That's what I said to the killer.
He's fine. He landed on his feet.
Okay.
You always do.
I mean, I know I
Buffy,
eat
you gotta
mine.
vote. You gotta vote to skip.
I did. Oh, it won't be
It's-
not
Oh, no,
It's me
Jessica.
because I was responding to the job thing. She said tomorrow at 10 a.m. at 10:30 Village Road. I'm gonna Google it and see where that's at 10 a.m. She said that we don't get paid until
It's
the job
probably
is
the
done, though.
apartments. It's probably the apartments over there.
Yeah.
Because Village Road is what Domino's is on.
Now she said we don't get paid until the job is done, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so we're gonna do what we can. So I might end up, I'm guessing, having to go back as soon as it's not raining. But I'm telling her it's understandable. I'm looking forward to it.
I say, isn't that also where Piggly Wiggly is?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's basically the main strip of downtown Leland.
Is that's where the other Peachy Clean location is? Which, by the way, don't take precedence.
Yeah, we
FYI.
that's why we can't click his claws.
Yeah, I'm cheap. I don't fucking take pets to grooming places.
I'll say, Becca, why don't you bring him to me? No, I'm a groomer. Bring him to me.
I don't bring anything to anything that costs money.
Yeah, I'm about to say I groom at home.
That was cold blooded.
I'm in the wrong spot. Crap.
Besides, why would I bring it to somebody that kills me all the time?
Oof. Oof.
Somebody acting a little sus right now. What the fuck?
Whoops.
Aha! Okay, I just came into O2 and I saw Rebecca's dead body and Storm was just leaving. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Squints hard.
I'm definitely sussing Storm because Rebecca went up as I was leaving and I saw Storm coming up, and as soon as I came back up, he found the body, so.
Voting.
I have nothing to say.
Except guilt. Yep, look at that
Yeah.
admission of guilt.
Eat your vegetables
Every
today,
time.
girl.
The second, I was in the process of actually making myself look guilty and she killed me.
Eat your space vegetables.
Like, you are not taking any credit as imposter. Die.
I mean, literally, I was making it so I would be one of the people that, don't kill LJ because he's just going to get voted off on the first turn. And instead, she kills me while I'm in the process of doing it.
Yeah, so sorry, Rachel.
Huh?
Sorry for killing you.
Oh, it's fine, sweetie. I killed you too.
Yeah, she's like, I'll kill you
I
back,
don't
don't
want to
worry.
be the imposter nerd.
I'll kill you back.
It's nerve-wracking.
I do.
Yeah, I do not like being the imposter, man.
I can see I'm not going to get to be the imposter today, so that's why I'm
Actually,
just saying.
no. 1030 Village Road is right next to the fire station. I see a house.
Oh wow.
So we're going to be doing somebody's house.
Okay, babe,
Mm.
deal with that later. We're on limited time frame here.
If a job person messages me, the game can go fuck
They
itself
took
at that
their
point.
time.
Yeah.
Job is more important, and we need the money.
It's only 100.
True.
That's still 100 more than what you had.
Good.
That's
Money.
100. That's 100.
That's $100 you wouldn't have.
Exactly. That's $100 more than what you had. So, shush.
Exactly.
God, I can't wait to kill her.
Piggly Wiggly. The pickles that wiggles.
Hotly woggly.
I don't know how to feel about what that you just said right there.
The wiggle of the piggles.
Nice.
Oh,
Excuse me.
I just throw up a little bit in my mouth.
I can feel that, man.
Better
People in
afternoon.
China are screaming right now.
I am so sorry.
Yes, you
Better
are.
afternoon.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh,
Hold
Jesus
up.
Christ. That scares me every time.
okay. So I can
Location.
definitely vouch for one. I'm gonna say that first. I can vouch for him. Where was everybody first?
Cameras.
I think I just passed 150.
Yep.
And then I saw this. I was coming from up top, and 150 was coming like out on the side, and I was getting ready to go that way, and then it popped up on the screen.
Yep.
Okay, Jessica.
I'm gonna admit, I was distracted when I saw the message thing, but I remember going Shields, had to do that, saw or not Rebecca, but I saw Storm there, and then I saw several other people in that area.
Now
Last time I
see
saw Storm
LJ.
was in communications, and I left her to go to admin. Juan was doing something in admin. I did card swipe. I started going through storage, and then everything got called.
Now,
Okay.
I can't say I can't vouch for LJ, but I did pass LJ as he was, I think, going up as I was coming down.
Okay, well, let me go ahead and explain myself before we run out of time. Okay, I went on the right side. I went all the way down the shields on the right side. I came back up and went through the cafeteria, and then I went to admin. I have passed 150 like multiple times, Fluffy once. I passed JB a couple of times. I haven't seen Pumpkin or Cappy so far.
I've seen
On
Storm,
Mhm.
Daddy, and 150 that I've noticed.
And who's on cameras?
I was on cameras.
Where was
Yeah.
Bobby?
It was in the communicators room because I was coming out of electrical
So it was at the
head
very bottom.
toward. Yeah, because I had a download file in there.
Okay.
And then I found the body there.
Okay. Well, I don't think we have enough evidence right now, but Fluffy, follow me after this. I want to show you something so you can get an overhead map of this area, so you can get an
Okay,
idea. of
so
where
do I
everything is.
hit skip vote or
Yeah,
vote?
skip vote.
Okay.
Because it's probably Pumpkin, but in the meantime, she's probably just self-reporting. But until we get that
Actually-
evidence, we're gonna go down and go to admin.
I actually sniff an alibi happening right now, but it's okay. We'll find out, won't we?
We most definitely will, Jessica.
Okay, where are you at, LJ?
I'm the black.
All right. Well, JB, stay with us then.
We can't say stuff like that. Once
Oh,
the
sorry.
table's down.
Sorry.
Okay, so if you click on this, it says admin. You see all those little faces, for one thing?
Mhm.
That means that they're in that room. If they're dead, they're going to stay there. Like that one that's over in electrical, they're just sitting over there. They could be dead in electrical for all we know. I mean, it's impossible for them to be dead over there, but they could also be waiting to ambush. So now there's two people in there. One leaves, there's still going to be a head there. If after like fucking 10 minutes they're still sitting there, you should probably go check and see if they're dead.
Okay.
Other than that, though, this is the actual overall map. Cafeteria is where we always start. If we have to do meetings or at the very beginning of the game, you start in cafeteria.
Okay.
If you look at the bottom right, shields, and then communications is right beside of it. Me and you, we passed each other right above shields over here. Communication was right over there, and that's where the body was. So that's how
okay,
close you
so
were to
whenever-
the killer. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
because
then-
I come down and then the 150 come right there in shields, and then
and-
that.
You see where there's
Okay.
two of us in admin. That's me and you right now.
Okay.
And storage is if you come out of here and go down, you're going to see storage. Right beside that, you go left and go up. If the lights go out, that's where you have to go to turn the lights back on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, security over there is where the camera room is. Med bay is where you have to go do scanning. If the reactors go off, reactors right across from security. If the O2 goes off, there's one here in admin in the top right corner, and there's one in O2 room over there below weapons.
Okay.
But basically, familiarize yourself with this map right here. And this is basically how you have an overhead picture now of what your spaceship looks like.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that way it helps you out a little
I was
bit.
wondering what you meant by
And
camera.
then
Like,
follow me now, and I'm going to show you the next thing that you should know.
Okay.
I'm not going to say it out loud. That way everybody doesn't just come kill us. And that way I'm not really cheating to let people know. Because people are going to see us traveling together anyway, so if they were going to kill me, I'm not going to give any kind of hints or nothing like that. But at the same time, they wouldn't normally kill us a group of 2 anyways, unless they were going to try to pass the blame off.
oh my
Okay.
god, I've never been in here before.
Yeah.
This is sad.
Okay, so click on this.
Click on that.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so you see that? Okay, so
Yes.
the bottom right one is literally right outside this door. The
Ah.
top right one is literally the room we just left, like where I had you at before.
Mhm.
Like going right on that one is into that room.
Okay.
The bottom left one is if you go up from here. So if you see somebody go in there, and then they come back up on the right one, right beside of it where Pumpkin is,
Mhm.
then you know that they vented. You know that they teleported. You can actually see the vent in the top left one, but the top left one is actually the far right side of the ship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know why they put it over there instead of putting it on the other side, but yeah. So that's actually the complete opposite side of the ship from where we're at right
JV
now.
and Pumpkin.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
Juan's playing.
So also, if you happen to see somebody go in on the bottom left, but they come out on the bottom right, vented.
Mhm.
Or if you
Vented.
see them go in like into this one where everybody's dancing at, or else in on the left side and then they come up over there on the far right or something like just in general. If they go in one of these ways and they don't come back out that way, they vented. Because there's only one way out of security, one way out of the top right, one way out of the bottom left one. The only one that they could go in and not come back out of regularly is up and down on the top left one. Because
Oh,
all of
okay.
these are basically covering one-way rooms.
All right.
So and that's your hint. Plus, sometimes you jump on cameras and where Pumpkin and JB are. Sometimes you'll literally catch JB killing Pumpkin or Pumpkin killing JB. Because if that little red dot isn't on the
Or you'll
camera,
see someone jump a vent too, yeah.
yeah, like there's been so many times people have been caught on camera killing people, and
Or
they've had-
venting.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
so I've been caught like that because even when the lights are out, the vents can still see.
I'm sorry. I saw that thing Rebecca posted. I saw.
So yeah, that's something for you to know too. Like even if you turn the lights out and you're assuming everybody else is blind to what's going on, the cameras still see.
Oh, cool.
But those are 2 tools that you can use to try to like snipe out the imposter, like and their kills. Because you can only call the table one time, and so you don't want to go waste it on a hunch. You want to kind of try to get some evidence.
Oh no!
Where's the body?
Madman.
Really?
Can definitely vouch for fucking LJ because he's been on the left side the whole time.
Yep.
Fluffy, what were you
You're
doing
laughing
with
awfully
that?
hard.
Fluffy, why were you running away from the body?
Because it fucked me up, man. You kept me in there the whole time. I was like, I can't kill people if you keep keeping me in here.
Well,
And then
nobody,
you
nobody
and
was doing
Pumpkin
tasks.
wouldn't leave.
No,
Like,
that's
I
not
can't
true.
help it.
I've been done for like fucking 5 minutes straight. That's why I was
Yeah.
goofing.
Well, she's the one that
Yeah, that's-
killed him.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I was
Yeah,
dancing
you-
in front of the cameras is because I was done with my task.
Yeah, I try to give enough tasks so that you have plenty of time to kill.
Done task squad.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead and vote Fluffy.
Damn it. I hate being the imposter, but LJ was like, "Let me show you some things." I was like, "But I need to kill you."
Well, you need to
Like-
know that as the imposter, anyways, too, because like this way you have an idea where your map is. Which what I'll do next is as soon as the game starts, I'll walk you around to the vents so that you can know what they're connected to in this map, so that you can vent. Because like for instance, killing her just now in admin, instead of running back out of admin, nobody knew you were in there. Hit the vent.
Oh, well, see, I
Damn,
thought I
see,
had JB. I thought I had Jess, and I was like, okay, Pumpkin's next. And I tried to get her, but I still had so many seconds left where I couldn't kill her. So I was like, man, damn it.
Yeah, see, the thing is, I just thought about it, and we should have just skipped, even though we know she's the imposter, and just let her play around with the vents, so she can
Yeah.
get the feel of the
Yep,
vents and
if
see
y'all
how
hadn't
they
already
do.
voted, y'all dirty voters.
We all did.
Oh, was I supposed to vent? I mean, I vote. I mean, like,
Yeah. Yeah, so we didn't have to sit here for 60 seconds.
okay. Oh, look, everybody thinks it's me.
Yeah, imagine.
I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
lie,
I'm not gonna lie.
Rebecca,
If you would
when
actually
you
put up a
start
fight, I
laughing-
would have thought it was her.
Yeah, when you're laughing, it makes you sus, man. Makes you
When she
sus.
said, hey, Fluffy,
When
why is it
Pumpkin
you?
was like, why are you like running out of there?
Because
like,
Cappy's done that. Cappy has been giggling
Why are
after
you
a
running?
kill.
yeah.
I have two, in all honesty, but
Oh, yeah, especially when it's me.
And in all honesty, as soon as I see something stupid happen, I bust a gun. I can't help it.
Enjoy
And then
those
people just scream at me, and I'm like, but it wasn't me this time. I'm not the imposter. And then they help me out, and then they learn, oh shit, she wasn't the imposter. Oh no.
Alright,
I'm
so
like, yep.
Fluffy, if you come with me, okay. So first off, this right here,
Mhm.
I don't remember what it connects to. Okay, so we're going to this.
Well, that good help, LJ.
Yeah. And this one right here connects down here. Come on, follow me, follow me. You gotta stay close to me, because if somebody kills me, you won't even see them. It connects to this one.
To navigation. Okay.
Yeah, specifically these two vents are connected only. This
Okay.
one, I don't remember either. Actually, I don't ever use these vents, honestly. Ever since this one right here got me caught on that camera, I stopped using them. So,
Oh, honestly, it's a lot
the main
better.
ones to
for
know,
her.
I think it connects to this one, probably.
I think it's better for her to know
It
like
does.
what connects to what is if she's the imposter again.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, I'm just kind of, the main ones is what I'm going to show her.
Okay.
Like, because these are the deadly trio that normally kills people. And
I was
why,
gonna say,
why this
what
room
is
right
that?
here is the deadliest room of them all, because you see where the tasks are, like, right here next to the fucking vent. And there's no
okay.
camera that's connecting specifically to this room for some fucking reason. But there's a vent right here. So this vent connects to two other vents that are also the three deadly trio, why nobody likes to be on the left side of the ship most of the time.
Electrical is the scariest part because of that spot in the back that's so dark. Someone can vent in and kill you and
Yeah.
vanish, and it's horrifying.
Well, this is also the
Yes.
reason why most people normally don't like being on security unless they are the killer. Is because, you know, you're up here and you're on this, your screen is completely fixated on the cameras. They can
Yeah.
just vent in, kill you, and jump back in. The only issue they have is that they don't know if somebody's coming up here, because you see how the screen goes black as they're going by?
Mhm.
So there's that. Then these vents right here connect to probably both sides of the bottom. But in the meantime, so this one connects to electrical, right?
Mhm.
Well, it also connects to this one up here.
I mean, in all honesty, just doing a task in general
Right here.
is scary because
So
a
all
good
three of these are deadly.
training
Yep. Never been in this room.
Yeah. Oh, this one right here too. Come here, come here, come here.
Oh.
is always covered, so you can't see
This-
someone coming up on you half the time.
Okay, we don't need to hear your life story. Okay, so this computer right here up against the wall.
Shut up, LJ.
If you do the task on this one, there's little vials on it. So you have to hit the green button on it to start the vials, and then you walk away from this task and come back to it. You don't want to sit on it. But
Okay.
when you come back, one of the vials will be lit up. You just click the button below the lit up vial, and that's how you accomplish this one. But this one that you're standing on is how we can also suss out the other imposter. Because if two people come up here to this thing and say, I'm sitting on it, if you try to use it, it'll say Daddy's using it right now.
Okay.
So if you see me standing on this thing pretending like I'm scanning, and you can jump onto it, you know I'm the imposter.
Ah.
So, but then some people like to get up there and goof around because they're like, oh, okay, well, I'll just make them think I'm doing this so I can try to suss it. No, that's stupid. Okay, you're good though. You can go ahead.
Okay.
I just wanted to show you the vents that I did know. I think the one in the cafeteria and the one in admin connect too. Think.
You better be glad we're not in the same distance, boys. I'd punch you in the face.
Huh? Why? Actually, I don't care why. It's okay. Just keep it to yourself.
Took a screenshot of the whole conversation and sent it to my mama. She's like, yeah.
I'm gonna tell my mama.
He's happy.
She's so happy for me. I'm like, yes.
Sweet.
Happy for me.
No comment.
Also put in an application at Ross because they said they want an early morning stalker. And I'm like, dude, stalking, clothes, what's not to like? Oh my god.
You
I
wanna
can tell you now, it's a pain in the ass, in my opinion. But I don't know if Ross does it differently than like Walmart or anything.
I love clothing though, and stocking is like no problem. It's fun for me. I like stuff that's a little physically straining.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal unless they keep pulling you for other shit, and then you get bitched out for not finished stocking. It's like, are you serious? Because they fucking told me to do this shit. Well, you're supposed to do this, so you know what? Fuck you. On the camera.
Hmm.
Oh god. Oh, that's the Charlie. I'll mute my side real quick.
All right. Oh, I should be muted. Woo.
Okay, so
Quack.
we know who the killer is, but I say we don't vote him off and go ahead and let her play with the vents.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Again.
Sorry.
Man. Yeah, this game always
I had
has
a feeling.
Yeah, this
I was
game
like,
always has
dude,
11,
there's
like,
been
just
no
weird
sabotage the
people.
whole game.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it's
she
the no
hasn't sabotaged
sabotaging.
anything.
Okay, yeah, so go ahead and we're skipping the
Play
vote,
with it.
and now we're gonna teach you how to play with this thing. It makes it easier.
Yeah, we're gonna teach you how to be a bad guy.
You can kill people, make them eat their vegetables.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Eat that broccoli with cheese.
Okay, so
Okay, I'm okay with the broccoli and cheese.
Fluffy, what we're gonna do
Okay,
is first things first. Pull up get away from the button.
Okay.
Walk away from it. Okay, actually come over here first. Hit this vent right here.
Okay.
Vent.
So hit vent.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Now hit the arrows on the vent and see where it comes out at. No.
It just sent me back. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
All
can
right,
see
that
little
took me in
arrows.
a staircase down here by the navigation.
Stay there.
Fluffy
Let
got
me
like
come down
some
there so I can.
pasta,
All right.
like, 3 or 4 times.
There you are. Like,
3 of them were back to back.
right here. You just passed me, LJ. Down here. Yeah, right there.
Oh,
Right
you're
here's
still
where it
in the
comes-
vent.
Yeah, like I.
Yeah, she's
go
in
to
the
Is
vent.
that the only one you can go to, or is there more arrows?
I can go down to what the administration room.
Oh,
And-
you can go
admin
to
room.
admin?
Yep, you can go to admin,
Oh, so there's like a trinity to this one.
and then when I go up, it takes me back to the cafeteria.
Yeah. Okay. So that's now you know where those three are. That's come out at the other vent. The one you said I was right there at you.
Okay, so now just hit the vent button on the side.
Yeah. Yeah. See. Okay. So now you know where you're at, right?
Yeah. So basically, you don't have to pop out of that room if there's somebody in there. Like, if there's too many people.
Yeah. So like right here, like say that you see that Storm is right there, and you was like in here already, like you was kind of chilling inside this room where you can see that there's shadows cast. Say Pumpkin was standing right here doing this. You pop out the vent, kill Pumpkin, jump back into the vent, and you go up there.
Oh, okay. See, I just thought that if you went in the vent, that you could possibly pop up somewhere and then somebody see you do it. That's why I've never used a vent.
No, so like if you were an admin, like for one thing, you need to focus on these cameras. So like you see this cameras here, right? Well, then you're like, okay, so the camera's off, and there was nobody in this hallway. You pop in the vent, come up, go to admin. You can see the admin room, and you see somebody standing at admin, like I've been at this entire time. You could pop in, kill me, jump back into the vent, come back over here, make sure the cameras are off, and come up right here again. And just run right into this room right here to let your cooldown happen. Okay, also, step off the vent for a second and click Sabotage.
Sabotage. What's that?
Well, click on it. You'll see where a menu comes up.
Red.
Okay.
Yep,
so
it's your map.
click on the, what's the O2? I think it says O2.
Yeah, O2.
Click the O2 sensor.
Oh no!
Okay, so come with me. Come
Okay, where'd you go? I gotta
up. Come up.
hold on. I gotta close it. Okay.
Okay, so over here, you see where Pumpkin is?
Uh-huh.
That's the first one. So right now, if nobody else was up here, you could kill her and be goofing off. Come with me. Y'all go ahead and cure it. Don't like let it kill us. Okay. And then down here, because you need to know this too. Like you see how the screen did. This is the other O2 where Pumpkin is as well. So we have a limited amount of time to do those. So if it came down to like 4 people like it was before, and it's like, fuck, I don't know who to kill. Everybody's clustered together. I can't kill them. Activate the O2. Kill somebody in here. And because while the other 2 are on the other one. I mean, it's not best to do it that way. If you have like, it's better if it's 2-player. You have 2 killers. Do it like that. Now, as there's a cooldown going on now, but if you also click on doors and stuff, you'll see where doors will shut. So do that. Click Sabotage so you can shut doors on people. And this in particular place.
How do you shut the doors?
Just click.
All the little X marks, the circles you see on the map, is you able to lock the doors of the different rooms, and they stay locked for I don't know how many seconds, maybe like 10 seconds or so.
Yeah.
The doors will stay locked, and we can't get them open.
So say you killed in storage. Right now, 3 of us are locked in admin, so we can't get to storage. So you could get away real quickly, including a vent, so that nobody can know that you killed in here. So by the time they get in here to the body, you're long gone.
Yeah, you could like kill someone and then lock the door so no one else can get in there and shit. And it's like a great strategy to get the fuck away and then clear your ass and totally alibi.
Or if for some reason you have people that's grouping up, like we're grouping up right now, where there's like a group of 4 of us right here, and you're not really running in our group, like you could close the doors on this in Cappy's face, so it leaves it where it's just 4 of us in here, right? Well, then Storm decides she's going to run down this hallway over here, and you have the lights out, for instance. Well, Storm walks into this hallway, and this door shuts at the same time. So now there's only 2 of us in this room. Well, you could walk in here, kill us, and then go walk right out the room. All Cappy and Storm knows is the last time that they saw us, it was me and JB in this room. And you can get away.
I was going to say, have her turn the lights off so she can see how it is with the lights off
Yeah,
for
so
her.
pull up your Sabotage again. It should be ready by now.
Okay.
And click on the one that has a lightning bolt.
Electrical?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So right now, you don't see any difference. But right now, like, stand still. Let me find you. Okay. So from right here, I can only barely. Well, let me do it on this side. I can only. I can't see you at all from here. Come right here. I can see the outline that there's somebody there, but I can't even see your color.
Ah, okay.
Bring her to the.
I have to get about right here to see your color. Like when you put your back to me, like I can see there's a backpack, but I can't tell there's a color. I can kind of think it's pink, but from right here, I can kind of tell it's pink better, and now I can actually see you. So I have to be this close to you to actually see you in this case. So you'll see people like huddled up like this once you turn out the lights. But right now, I can't see who's up to the north of me right now. At all. So if you ran up there and killed her, we would get the report button, but we wouldn't know who killed her, especially if you wasn't within our field of vision.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
see, now I can see it's Cappy, but from down here it looks like it's black. But I'm like, I'm black. You can't be black because I'm black. So, and then this is where, like, this is why electrical is like the deadliest room, because if you come this way, like, you see it's right here. Like, you have to hit this panel right here to fix lights. So if, like, say Pumpkin was the only one in here, you could kill Pumpkin, run up here, and vent away.
I was
Or,
gonna
like,
say,
better.
let her
actual-
hit it again after her cooldown, so that way.
I was going to, but like, so basically, right now in this room, what you would want to do is like you walk into this room. Well, she's on lights, so you want to run over here, kill Storm, and hug this wall over here, so she doesn't see you before lights come on, and then vent away. And the reason for doing it that way, that strategy in particular, is because let's say I'm running up this hallway right now, and then say Jessica was coming up this hallway over here because we're both trying to get to electrical. And we both come up here. Well, we see Cappy, and Storm's dead body's right there. Well, we're gonna think it was Cappy, and we're gonna be thinking that she's like, "Oh, well, I was fixing lights. I didn't see a dead body." No, you started fixing lights because you saw us coming and knew there was no way out. So that would be a good viable alibi. Now, then it's at the same time too. There's some of us that's gonna be like, "Nah, that's a little too obvious that it wasn't her. Somebody killed and vented away." But the problem is, then it's like, well, it had to been Jessica then because she was coming from the left side.
Oh, okay.
So that's where it's like, that's where you start putting doubt, and then nobody can vote.
Also, can I add one more thing? Notice the video cameras. You see them now, the red lights.
We're nowhere near them. Come this way. Come this way. I'll show you.
Okay.
Let me know when you see one.
All right.
You see the red light there?
Yep.
That means someone's watching the security camera. That's me watching the camera. I can see right now. So if I get off of it and it turns black, nobody's on the camera. So keep that in mind.
And actually,
Yeah, I'm glad that you showed me that because that makes me, like I would want to know that someone's not watching.
yeah, and
Right.
actually, in this in particular case, honestly, where I told you before you would want to kill Storm and then vent, more likely at this point, you could turn off the lights if you knew he was in here. Like, say you came from admin and you saw the lights were on the camera, right? So you run down to electrical. Well, you see there's nobody in electrical. Turn out the lights, vent, come right in here, kill him, jump back into the vent, go back to electrical, and just basically, if you see somebody's already on the lights, then go back up and hit the vent again and hide there. If not, if nobody's in electrical still, come out and go to the lights. That way,
Okay.
nobody has to know that you killed him because nobody can see him. The only person who can see anybody is him. And while you're sitting there at electrical, you could be letting your cooldown happen.
Oh.
Okay, now, but he can see in the dark. So if you came up this way and you had the lights out and you know that the lights are still out, he sees you coming in here. So if you fail to kill him or somebody hits that button for some reason, he's going to know you're coming in here when the lights are out. And that's going to make you sus.
Yeah.
Now hit the reactor one, which is the radioactive button in Sabotage.
The reactor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so now we have to do this. So it's this room right here. 2 people have to come over here. If 2 people don't make it over here, and like you get on that side down there, I'll get on this side up here.
Mhm.
Hit use, and then put your hand, like click the button on the hand. There. Okay, so you see 2 people have to do that. So if there's only 3 people in the game, and you think that they're trying to hide from you, you want to try to lure them over here so you can kill one of them, because you only need to get 1 kill.
Ah.
Same thing if there's 4 people. Like if you see Cappy and 150 here keep hanging out together, and Jessica keeps doing her own little thing, then you want to hit the reactor, kill one of them, and then try to kill them on the way here, so they can't activate the reactor. Or if they're together the entire time, then you can take that time to kill Jessica, give your cooldown enough time to come kill the other one. Either way you want to do it, like however that works. Because at the same time, you don't want to kill them, because if they call the body, that stops the reactor. And you can't hit the table while the reactor's going. So if, like, right after a meeting, everybody's like, okay, well, there's only 4 people, and it's either Fluffy or LJ, they killed me off, then it's like, well, what's to stop them from hitting the button before my kill cooldown goes down? You hit Sabotage. So they have to run over here and hit this thing, meaning you win, basically. When it comes down to 3 people, you basically won, because the other 2 can't kill. That's why you don't want to vote on 4 when there's 1 killer, unless you know it's them.
Huh.
Just like if it's 5 and there's 2 killers, unless you know for a fact that there's only 1 killer left, you don't want to vote on 5. You don't want to vote on 7 or 5 or 4. Or sorry, yeah, 4. Because all those are things that could get people killed, unless you know who the killer is. Like, you've seen somebody vent, or somebody said that they saw it vent and you knew for a fact. Like, if you've been traveling with Cappy the entire game and she's never killed anybody, but bodies are still piling up, then you know you can trust her.
Yeah, okay.
Or if she's doing a task that you're doing and you're actually like the medical bay, I told you could clear somebody there. If you knew she did the medical bay with you, so you 100% trust her, and she says that she saw me vent, then you know that she's telling the truth.
Now, you can catch people, too. Not many people do this, but there's been a very, very few times where people have slipped up and tried to lie about their location, and you know damn well you were just there and they weren't there. You can totally call them out. Like, if I'm an admin for a good, like, friggin' 2 minutes trying to do every quest in there, and then it gets called and someone's like, well, I stopped into admin and then I went to, you can be like, you weren't an admin. I was there the whole time and you weren't there. And I didn't leave either, so you know they ass is lying and you can catch them.
Like over here, like you see Juan on cameras,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, okay, so you're sitting here and you're minding your own business. You come in, if somebody says Juan's dead, well, it's like, okay, so where was everybody? And then all of a sudden Cappy's like, well, I was hanging out in security the entire time with Juan, but I just went over to the reactors to get them, so they must have vented. I never seen you there. I was like, well, I seen her in electrical. Oh, did you? Okay, well, that's kind of convenient. You was in electrical, yet all of a sudden you're saying you were in security the whole time? Lies.
Ah.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry. I'm the one with the last task. I've been saving it so I can educate you. Okay, so also do the lights again so I can show you how to actually do the lights.
Alright, lights was electrical.
Yep.
Boop.
Okay.
Tell her about the whole if too many people are on it trying to do it at the same damn time.
Yeah, I can't see you, so you gotta like kind of stay on top of me.
Okay.
'Cause I'll leave you by accident. Okay. So yeah, click use, not kill, use.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and you see these little switches?
Yes.
Okay, so in your case, you could flip the switch so it goes off instead of turning it on. You can turn it on to kind of clear your own name so people won't think that you're the imposter. So people do different strategies. But if you're ever not the imposter and you want to turn the lights on, you got to flip them so all the lights come on.
Ah.
And so you could be sitting here messing with people. Like if there's 2 killers, you might want to sit here and just fuck with it because there's like 4 people fucking with lights. You might just want to be turning off all the lights so that people can't do it so your teammate can get some kills.
Ah.
The very last one, and this is actually one that a lot of people don't use, but they really should use more often, is the comms. Because I'm sure your cooldown isn't ready yet, but basically it's this room over here. And if you cut off comms, they have to deal with this little radio thing. I can't fix this radio. My mouse
I can
will
do
not
it easy. I can do it super easy, but
if you cut off these comms, people don't know where their tasks are. They can't use admin, and they can't use the camera.
Ah.
yeah, it's very, very deadly. And the best part is, too, you can use it as a trap because you know eventually somebody's going to come for it. And you might be able to catch their asses off guard and kill someone if they come in by themselves. The only problem is you need to make sure nobody else saw you come in, or else they'll know it was you.
Yeah, like, if you really need to get into admin to kill somebody because they're being adamant about it, get it? Then you could go and kill them like this. Like, plus, at the same time, like, say you know that they're an admin and you want to kill them, you could decide that what you want to do is come over here. Like, this is actually one of the strategies I've done before to kill people. I didn't remember it, but... Okay, so basically, you're going to hit the doors to shut down over there between the cafeteria and the storage. You're going to click to sabotage comms, and then you're going to hit the vent. Come up in admin, kill them, vent back out here, and then come running down this way so that you can try to fix the comms yourself. So people will think, oh, okay, well, Fluffy fixed the comms. Boom. Oh, somebody's dead in admin. Well, fuck. Who killed him? Well, it wasn't her because she's over here fixing comms.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, there's...
You have to put, like, a lot in my head. I'm going to be like, which one do I do? Which one? How am I supposed to remember all this? It's going to take...
I mean, after you play enough rounds, you'll start memorizing, but I'm not going to lie, as good advice to a crewmate, make it a habit to try and remember what your tasks are. because once you memorize each of the places, you'll start to remember all your tasks. Because I literally check the map only, and I take like a mental screenshot of where I need to be. So if someone does take off comms, I don't have to even touch it because I already memorized my shit.
Alright, so you've seen all the sabotages and all the vents now, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the last task then.
Boy. Can you
It's a celebration. It's so amazing.
All
Yeah,
right, so I'm gonna be able to play one more time if y'all are still playing, but
Yeah,
then
we
I'm
can-
gonna have to get off.
Yeah.
Who left?
Tabby.
Yeah, she had to. Her and Charlie had to do dinner. Remember?
Good riddance.
Oh.
Fluffy, you gotta hit play again. Oh wait, it's you. Well, who's missing?
Chelsea.
Of course, the slow one.
Storm.
We'll jump way back in. Jump in.
There she is.
Sorry.
It's all good. Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
Let's do
boy.
Yeah, boy.
And this one right here is the kind of like equalizer of maps. It's not as hard, but it's not.
It's not as lengthy. Yeah.
As a starting player, this is a good map for you. Not as the killer, of course. Like, oh, actually, as the killer.
I'm about to say I can manage in this map either way.
The easiest one for being a survivor is actually the other ship.
Yeah, Mira HQ. Polis is my favorite, but it's an outside place on like another planet, and you have to go into the different buildings and stuff.
Yeah, Polis is the best one for the killers, though.
Yeah, it's like my favorite map. I love it.
Like, there's so much open space, so the killer can get away with a lot more.
There's a lot of spots to hide too if the lights are turned off and you're scared.
And the vents have more open varieties. Like, they go further.
Yeah.
Like, in here, you have to worry about the fact that they're going up one hallway and down another.
Oh,
What it is,
why'd you
baby?
push the button?
Who did
I'm
that?
it. I feel like being an imposter right now. I'm sorry.
You good?
What?
Well, we'll just vote her off and we win.
Oh, she was the imposter.
Yeah.
Okay.
She knew
She
I was
just
going
wanted
to
to
call
get
her off
voted
the
off.
bat.
Have some vegetables.
I shouldn't have said broccoli with cheese, damn it. Now I want it. Potato is my favorite. I fucking love potatoes. Oh my god.
Spud.
Potatoes.
That's why I shared that one on Facebook. What's your love language? Potatoes.
I'm always winning. All I do is win, no matter what.
Admitted defeat this time.
Alright, let's try this again.
Hey, even if you kill me, if my team wins, I win.
All he does is win, no matter what.
I'm a little mad that I haven't been the killer. Like, this is kind of actually getting on my nerves.
Oh crap.
Good lord. Either a bear is attacking or Angel shit himself.
Oh, God.
You know, we need to do a couple speed rounds with Fluffy.
The cheating way. Okay, yeah, sure we can do that.
The hide and seek. There's another game mode we play. Some people call it hide and seek. We've got different names for it, but it's basically where the killer's visibility is really low, and so is their kill distance. So you gotta be on top of people, but everyone knows who the killer is pretty much as soon as they start killing. There's no reporting, and we just have to run around, get our tasks done, and then fucking hide. While the killer has to try and kill us as fast as they can. It's really fun and scary.
The heck?
Oh,
Location.
Trash can. Or
I was with Storm where you would cut the lights on. I was doing my little quest, and Storm had basically been around me everywhere I've been so far.
I passed by.
Which trash? The storage or
the one in storage, yeah.
And
The
she
one
had
with
been
the
on my
animation.
I passed Rebecca in Shields, so I don't think she was near it.
I was in
No, I
the
was doing
camera
the
area
download.
on the left, so
Hey,
I
where's
had no idea.
I did the downloading comms, and then that's when I saw Juan and Shields as I was going up. Navigation.
Well, who did it? Speak
I
up.
have no clue.
Have some
I'm
guts.
kidding.
We don't have the evidence.
Ah, poop.
Yeah.
I love how
Well,
shocked everybody is. Oh no, LJ's dead.
Look,
Who
Eldridge
would have
said,
done
let's just reward the killer with another round.
it?
Ding dong,
Whoa.
Wicked
That
Witch
is
is
somebody.
dead.
Every time,
Fluffy does
goes
what
to
I
top.
do.
What?
Vote on somebody every time just for fun.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
I normally do
I
it to
just
Tabby.
hit you because you were on the arrow. Like my arrow was on you.
No.
I normally do it to Tabby or Chelsea.
Yeah.
I've clicked vote by mistake too.
Yeah.
And that's not.
It's not so bad being Ghost. You get your task done fast.
I personally love it. Go through walls, nobody have to stab me or shoot me. It's easy.
Yeah, you go like prank people while they're using the bathroom. It's funny.
I totally would if I was a ghost. Somebody
They
taking
really do need to
shit.
add where ghost animations where they can mess with not the player but the killer. But only the killer could see the ghost fucking with them.
I saw something interesting on Facebook where someone said that they think the imposter should be able to backtrack tasks, like twist things the wrong way
Yes.
and shit
Yes.
like that. And I was like, that's a great idea.
That'd be sick,
Yeah.
honestly.
But I also think that they shouldn't be having players doing the same tasks. Because it's stupid that there's like 6 people doing wires.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Did they fuck it up? Why didn't they do it right the first time?
Yeah, I fucking hate wires.
Like, do you hire 3 electricians to do the same panel, or do you just get an electrician to get it done once?
Exactly.
The bad thing is, I gave Fluffy educational experience just now, but I just basically did a refresher for everybody.
Oh man.
Remember, guys, if you want to murder, you just have to.
Son of a-
Oh, and Fluffy, the only thing in this game that'll really set you off, besides somebody like calling you a liar and you getting voted off, will be when you're doing one of these long, aggravating tasks. And right before you accomplish it, somebody calls a button or finds a body or kills you, so you have to start over.
Yeah.
Like, certain tasks will actually leave where you left off at and let you continue right where you left off, like the meteor one. But a lot of tasks, like the one in electrical where you have to hit the 3 circles as they're catch them as they're spinning, you have to start all over. And Simon Says you have to start all over.
Oh,
Okay, I just came from admin because I was in there when somebody had locked the storage doors. I was staring at the fucking admin, and once the doors came unlocked, I went straight to electric, and Storm's dead body was just inside the doorway.
I
hmm.
have not seen anybody while I've been down at the bottom. So
I've been on security cameras for a while, but I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Yeah.
I completed my task. I just was running around, checking every room.
Well, they heard you say that at first, but it just fucked up. Okay, so Houston said he's been on electrical the entire time. Fluffy said she's been at the bottom and she didn't see anybody. And what'd you say, Cappy?
So I was done with my tasks, and I've just been checking every room.
She says she's done with her task and she's been checking every room.
Okay, I just came in. I was about to be so angry because I just said all that, and then I'm like, hello, because I don't hear anything, and LG tells me it's fucked up. Fucking Discord. Who did I see in storage, though? I thought for a second I saw somebody when I was coming through the doors, but because the lights were out, I only saw their feet, and I couldn't tell who it was.
I haven't seen you in a while. I think the last time I saw you was on the left side.
The only
Like,
person
yeah.
I've really seen is
I
Juan
don't know.
50 and Cappy Quinn since I've been playing.
Yeah, I haven't really been around too many people either, so I don't know who it could have been, because I could have seen Storm for all I know, but all I saw was feet. And I didn't see anything else. I couldn't even tell what they were wearing.
I have my suspicions, but I have nothing to go by, so I can't really vote.
Who said they were in the administration?
I was in there looking at the admin, seeing
Is that you?
who was in what
Jessica?
room. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who was on camera. Somebody was on camera for a bit, and somebody was in electrical for a long ass time. And I saw people dance between the cafeteria, med bay, upper engine, security. Like, I kind of saw people pretty much anywhere in the middle and on the left, but
Excuse me.
there's no label, so I don't know who was who.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Oh yeah, Fluffy, now you can see what it looks like with the lights out.
The lights are out?
Yeah.
I've not even paid that no attention. That is so sad. What room was I in? Everything's telling me.
Oh, I see Chelsea's pet.
Oh, that's sad.
Very.
Don't make fun of my pet, LJ.
I'm not making fun of it. I just think it's funny watching it sit there all lonely. Lonely.
Nope, nothing. Aha! I know who it is.
Yeah, it was you. I saw that kill.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it was
you.
you.
I just saw you kill her.
It wasn't me. I saw you kill her, and then you were running away
You're full
because
of
the lights
shit.
were still off.
You're full of
It was
shit and
you.
vegetables. Nope.
So can we just go ahead and vote?
I'm voting.
Yeah,
It was
I'm
Rebecca.
voting. It wasn't me. It was you. I saw you kill her.
Nope.
Fluffy, come on now. It was him. He's the killer.
You have chosen wisely.
We just lost.
I just saw that kill too.
I don't know. I was watching her.
Becca, I have a question. Did you vent in medbay?
Yeah, I did.
You can't see because there's no light, but I was in security and I saw the fucking medbay vent open and close. So I immediately ran around but couldn't see anybody, and that's why I ran to admin. I was about to trip. I was like, oh my god!
You didn't know that she jumped out of it. You thought she was jumping into it.
No. Oh, I didn't know who jumped anywhere. I just saw it move, and I was like, fuck, let me see who's in what room that's near it. And I was like, if they ran, maybe they've made it to weapons by then, because I saw where someone was in weapons,
Yeah, but if you
someone
were
was in
on
the cafeteria.
cameras, then you could have looked at the cameras and waited to see it come out.
I didn't think that way. I just started running because I was scared.
We're waiting on the
I didn't
host.
think it was
It's
150.
me,
I
sorry.
was thinking at first I was thinking Jess because
Same.
Same.
I
I
was in the
figured.
administration room, and she says she was just in there, and I'm like, but I didn't see you come out, and
Yeah,
I
I'll be
just
right
went
back.
in and started a task.
Had I not
Alrighty.
seen that last kill, she would have gotten away with the whole game.
Yeah. I was watching her, like, she was running around, like, hitting every